Good morning, good evening guys, every time you watch this video, it's your boy Bruce and I'm back again. And today guys, it's gonna be a good day, because guess what? This is the start of the RSX Supercar Killer today. Well, what I mean by that is, if you guys don't see it by the title of the thumbnail, I'm sitting in the ECU today to get Hondata. So the car can be tunable, shoot flames, whatever the case may be. That's gonna be the first variant of the car, because you know, I got some things coming. I ain't gonna say it right now, but I do have things coming. But let's get this ECU out and let's make our way to West Spray's shop. Let's do it. So the ECU should be located right here on the passenger side. Gonna try to get it out, show you guys. Alright guys, there's the ECU. There's a couple of bolts I gotta take out, but we should get to it. Alright guys, there's 3 bolts holding this in. I like that other bolt in the back in there so I can just slide it in when I get it Hondatified. But unplug these and then we're gonna be on our way. Whew, I had the Christopher Columbus the internet just to find out where the bolts were, man. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Now I gotta try to unplug these plugs that's been in there since 2002. Here we go. Hopefully I don't break no clips. Fingers crossed. After a few cuss words and a few times, getting these pins out was hard, man, because they've been in there since 2002. But we got the pins out. This is what the ECU looks like. It's underneath the passenger side, guys. 10mm socket. Get it out. All right, guys, let's go to the shop and let's get this thing Hondata. This is the beginning of Supercar Killer RSX right here. We have West Spray's, South Anderson and Rock Hill. You guys need Honda stuff, hit them up. Let's go inside.
It's fun. We don't have any secrets here, you know, we're just doing some builds, customer build. These are Wes's 2 race cars. So we just got hooked up with PFT. They're out of Canada. They're doing all the all-wheel drive stuff. So this is their billet rear diff, their drive shaft, their viscous coupler, their race equal length rear axles. The carrier bearings, we're waiting on the trailing arms. I think they're shipping this week. Okay. So like, if you want to all-wheel drive your stuff, this is a component.
That's freaking sweet, dude. All-wheel drive.
This way.
You guys love the hatches and Integras.
This is our new all-wheel drive car that we're building.
Oh, sweet.
Billet bell housing, PPG dog box. So like, to go all-wheel drive, you need an all-wheel drive transmission, obviously. The billet bell housing stuff holds up. Like, you're not gonna break that no matter how hard, no matter how bad you're driving. Like, that stuff is pretty durable.
I got you.
But yeah, I mean, as far as all-wheel stuff goes, the billet bell housing's a must when you're making big power. The rear diff, viscous coupler, all that stuff is a component that you're gonna need. So yeah, this is the new build. This is the sport front wheel drive car, billet block, CNC cylinder head, dog box, big 74 Apex turbo, Motec ECU, billet gato, intercooler, billet gato, intake manifold, mechanical fuel pump. Yeah, all the good stuff.
And this is just in the backyard of South Carolina, man. This is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, we're one of the fastest cars in the country. So we won our first race, I think it was last month. We went down to Orlando for, I think it was like Battle of Central Americas or something. I forget the name of the event. But yeah, we took first place. It was a nice little payday. Nice. I think there was like 20-something cars in the class. Ooh. So yeah, it was a good way to start the season. And we got H Day coming up at MIR. That's in a couple weeks.
I was just about to ask that.
Yeah, you guys gonna go?
I was thinking about it.
You should pull up. It's gonna be like the first real badass race that like everyone's gonna travel to. So there's probably gonna be like 32 cars qualifying, and it's gonna be a 4-day event. So it's pretty big.
All right, that's good. So for somebody to go all-wheel drive like that car, they can buy the transmission from you guys.
Everything.
Powertrain, whatever. Yeah. All from you guys.
You'll need some donor items like the B series or K series. You need like a donor transmission because it has, you know, an outer case, a bell housing, some shift forks, some like mechanical stuff inside the transmission that we reuse. Okay. There are upgradable parts in there that, if you wanted an extra cost, those can be subbed out and then go with a little bit stronger stuff. Gearing and stuff like that, the stock gears are usually pretty weak. So like we always suggest going with like a PPG or a different type of transmission setup. billet bell housing is usually an add-on. Something we would suggest depending on how much power you're trying to make and how like hard you're going to be on the car.
Okay.
These are full race cars, so it's like you need those,
Gotcha.
you know.
That's great though. That's awesome, dude. So you guys have 3 cars total, right? 3?
Yeah, these are 2 shop cars. That white CRX up front, that's my personal car. That's just, I'm just a employee hobbyist, you know, so.
He's just tinkering with it.
Yeah.
He's tinkering with it. Okay, so
right.
he'll be the fastest. But we're gonna get the RSX all-wheel drive maybe one time. That's the goal. But the goal is to be a supercar killer right now. That's why I'm sending the ECU out, and I'm probably going through these guys, man, getting some parts, man, because this guy right here is a good guy. It's getting right, man. If you guys need to get right too, hit him up, man. Wes Spry, let him know. I got the tech here. He's gonna explain to you guys the difference between a T3 and a T4 flange. In case you guys are like me and not really educated enough to know about these cars and this type of thing, he's gonna educate you a little bit and give you guys some insights. So that's it.
What's up? It's your boy, Get Money Greg. We're here at Wes Spry Racing. I work here. This is the deal. So, you got 2 style turbos, T4 flange, T3 flange. The main differences is the bolt pattern. You can fit a lot more air in a T4. T4 comes in a variety of different styles. This T4 specifically is a T4 divided. So 2 runners go into one side, and then the other 2 runners of the turbo manifold go into the other side. So just like this. 2 runners and then 2 runners. This manifold is T4 undivided. So all 4 are going in the same thing, and then it would split on its own. This is T3, so a lot smaller. T3 doesn't come divided, and the massive differences between the 2 is just size and power. T4, you know, you can go all the way up to like a 128 AR, 1.28 like you see here, where like T3, you're really limited on how much power you're gonna make. You'll eventually outgrow a T3. You'll never outgrow a T4 with most of the Honda stuff that you're doing today. T3s are capable of making 700-800 horsepower, but after that, the size just isn't really there. Then you move up to something like a T4, and then the front half, the compressor side, is really limitless. You can go all the way down to like a 62 or a 74. So those are the main differences, and we carry everything in stock. This big nasty one, Apex Turbo, we got this on Wes Spry's car right now. He's making somewhere around 1500 horsepower, billet block, sport front wheel drive car, spin 7s. He's cracking on 200 miles an hour soon. And then all the other turbos, precision, perfectly good, staple in the industry. This is a 62. This turbo is probably capable of making around 700 horsepower, fully topped out. Email us if you need anything. Have a good day.
Alright guys, I'm very excited, man. Major shout out to Wes Spry for taking my ECU and sending it out to put Hondata on it. I'll update all you guys when the ECU comes back. But this is the beginning of the Supercar Killer project. So if you guys like it, hit that subscribe button, comment down below. Stay tuned for this build, man. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Have a better one and have a better day. Peace.